Well, jolly good day, old chaps. Sir Silver here, ready with another Minecraft video. There's actually been quite a bit of work on this section of the city. I know Enigma and all of them have been coming on and trying to catch this side of the city up with the other. And just trying to make sure the central area looks a bit more complete. Now, I've just been obsessed with just flying around and walking around, looking at the back streets and all that. Like, the graffiti and all that, which has actually inspired me to try out some new stuff myself. Um, There are some baddies in here that I have to be careful of. Yes, they do not really like visitors in this parking lot. But no, I've also been just looking back here because this has been perfect place to try and get some new inspiration, as I have been stuck in my area of the city for quite a while trying to figure out how I can get out of my new comfort zone and explore with a few more different build styles. By the time I'm recording this, I have already made quite a few new builds that I am happy that I'm happy how did I get myself in this mess? Hello there. That I'm quite happy with and cannot wait to try out, and also some other ones that I hope to learn some new tricks for as well. And I just gotta have a... And of course, I'm not gonna forget this, Sir. The abominable Sir Logic Cream Salute Inithio Nitril the Thirf of Randomia, since he did come into view. He has been mentioned. And last episode I was talking about a new shop in town, which is Grace's Nether Shop. I know Enigma helped her out with this while she's away for a while, which seems quite a little nifty. Like, I like the copper and the lava. I know they've moved out of my shop, the one that I had set up originally in my area, which I'll need to do something with that. Yeah, and see, they are selling some of the warp stems, which is something that I can also technically sell through... I do want to make sure I'm not charging less than them. And yeah, we just got some stuff going on here. I have already bought out lots of these guys last time I was here because, my city is in need of crying obsidian. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with my city, that would be this area. And so we tend to have a use of respawn anchors in the ground. It doesn't look as good as it is up here. But yeah, it's just a bit of a way to make sure it keeps with the theme because... Oh, hi there. Hi there, fella. One of the guys from the New Year's event. Yeah, it's just a way to keep on with some of our original builds. Now, for those of you who are new, we started out the series on this tower right here. This was our first build, and subsequently built this little plaza, which has been our shop for quite some time. Now, this is going to remain a shop, and if I win the auction for the furniture deed, this will become a wood and furniture shop, and we will move out the second floor, which is right now just stone and dirt and all that, to smaller shops throughout the city, which I do have some plans for. Now, this build had a lot of inspiration from the tower, with a bit of fantasy and kind of merging it in with some of the city vibes. And I'm quite proud of this, despite it being one of the earlier builds. And it has definitely led me on toward some newer ideas that I hadn't explored before. Like, for example, the tower, this, and of course, we know this season I've been doing a lot of terraforming. Like, I mean, a crazy amount of terraforming. And more to come. And we've explored quite well. We've done this as a bit of a collaboration build with Peanut and Cream. And we've also had these buildings, which are quite old now, actually. But now this area is starting to look quite empty. And since we had so much done last episode at the game, I want to get back into action and get this section done. Now, of course, that's not all we have planned today, as, well, it's not a silver episode without some chaos going on. For as you can see, let's not die. I have also been planning out a little bit of an area here. Now, you might have seen this map in my inventory. This is actually for our plot lead system, and this area right here, right before me, is where we're going to sell some plots. Now, with that, we got this area all divided up, and we already have the deeds and everything put inside there so people can claim plots, or rather in there. Yeah, so we have the purple lot, green lot, light blue, red, and blue are the main areas. And then the areas with just this are ones that I plan to do myself still. However, that is it for this part, as we gotta go meet up with Mazie, as I gotta go show her around my base. Boop. And welcome to the gaming district. Now there is already...
Oop. Is your entrance.
Yep, the game itself. I think I might have shown you a couple times off camera, here and there, so you can claim a couple spots, but we'll just treat it as we have not. Oh, where'd you go?
Ouch. I'm at the entrance, don't worry, I'm just trying to get a full view.
Yeah, it's better if you go on a boat, but I don't have any boats on me.
This is a lot of work, so you have to appreciate it.
It was fun.
I love the ore in the water, too. It's good.
Especially when you have the emissive ores.
Yeah, I did try and test this once. It didn't work very well. But, anyway, it's really cool.
This was the storage room for the game, but I took it out because I'm going to make a tunnel here. So you can refill your ender pearl faster. Yeah, spoilers.
Uh-huh. I've got to memorize it so that then I can live.
I mean, the game changes while you're in it, so.
Oh. Fine.
But as you're familiar, we have this area, which is the game's lobby. Now, eventually, there'll be some things here where you get to do some merchants you can trade with and stuff like that. So, some goodies to choose here and there.
That's a cool portal.
Now, the lore for this part of the area here, I won't get too much into it, but this was originally a mine for copper and iron. But due to running into too many random anomalies, like this geode, and eventually running into this door, they discovered that this is something more. Because they couldn't dig through the door, so eventually they brought in this big machinery, which I'm so happy to be able to reuse these gears from one of my builds a couple years ago.
It looks really cool, though.
Yeah, like, look down. Look into the shadows beneath.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then they managed to break a hole in the portal, but it still had this weird magical shield. And that's why you need some glass crystals, which will be just keys, one color per player. And then you throw them into this pond here, and it breaks it for a couple seconds so you can get in.
Oh, that's what it does. Okay.
And if you fly straight down, boof, yeehaw! You'll come to this thing that suspiciously looks like a face.
Mm-hmm.
Which notoriously everyone seems to have trouble with.
Yeah, I'm down in the bottom part. Oh, hello. Okay, hi.
Which one did you claim last time I was here?
This one.
Cyan. Oop.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what to do, right? You go straight down, shift, straight down, hold W and D, straight down, and release the ender pearl.
And it's right click, right?
Yes, right click. You don't throw the ender pearl.
I can't see because my shaders. W, D, wait, no, okay, hold on, I have to turn off shaders.
Shift, W, D. You're drowning.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, okay.
So, look at the barrel, press shift, W, D, straight down.
Okay, we're gonna get this.
And then release.
Straight down. Okay. You may want to check it.
I can see it. I can see it. Yes, yes. Now we need a cyan glass. You know what? I better grab a couple.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so you would come over here. you would throw the cyan stained glass right here. Boop. It got picked up. And now
Okay.
it takes a while because you have to have some time for the redstone to be sent down, for the item to go down. There's going to be a timer that times just how long it takes for the for the ender pearl to travel where it needs to
You
be.
mean for the magic to happen?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because ender pearls, they travel surprisingly slow. Also, I would recommend backing away from the portal because it is loud when it breaks.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we
Oh,
go. See? And
okay.
then once this happens, you'd go in here. This is just a temporary little room. This will be eventually like a very dark maze. I want to get some blinding effect in here somehow. Um, I recommend you set your bed
It
because you're
worked.
prone to dying.
I did set my spawn.
Oh, you got in?
I'm in. It
Perfect.
worked.
1 second. I gotta go down here and reset something.
Okay, I'll stay in my spot. Look at this painting. Can I go through the painting?
No, you cannot. Only
Are you
others.
sure?
This painting only
It looks
has
like
glass
magic.
behind it.
All right. Oh, hello.
Hello. Yes, ender pearl falls for the roof.
Nice.
Also, do you know how hard it is to transfer ender pearls stably?
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't, but I know that sometimes it doesn't work, and you end up in water
if you
for
if
some
you press
reason.
it in
I
the
don't know.
same exact spot that I tested 100 times, it works every time.
But if
But
you
if you throw
are,
the ender pearl instead of throwing it like that,
or if
cough
sometimes you're
cough.
just a little bit off,
Still,
and
I'm still laughing because I believe it's you, Creamsicle, and Peanut all threw the ender pearls as items the first times around
uh-huh, yeah.
when I was having it tested.
Well, this looks really
And
cool.
Phoenix. No, wait. Or was somebody else did it as well, but can't remember who.
So all the pros.
Yes. But yeah, this is the dungeon here. It's kind of peaceful and quiet right now with Dingy. That won't be the case in the future. Like
Oh,
you'll
I
see
like
these
this.
lines of carpet here.
Uh-huh.
That's to keep the wither skeletons from going past their designated areas.
The ones in Netherite.
Some of them. Some of
You,
them.
I maybe I don't. I mean, maybe I don't want to play.
And then you'll see holes like this. That's where cats are gonna go
Oh, jeez.
to keep the phantoms inside the library.
I don't think you're normal.
Now that'll be all I'll be showing you from the tour of the game for Mazie, as if you want to go see that, you'll have to go check out her video. I should have a link down in below, or up top somewhere. As we are going to get a tour of Mazie's base now, so we're going to head over there and do that, okay? Boop. Also, is that smoke? Yeah.
Okay, so this is the farm district or like industrial district. It doesn't really look like it, but you'll see it in a second. And then this is my road. It still needs a whole bunch of texturing, but Doolin has approved it. So I can now
Doolin
keep
is the
building.
master of roads.
He is, yeah. I made him come over and look at it and for about 30 seconds. And then these are going to be street lights with your suggestion of making them also planters because they're a little bit overgrown. So they'll have both of those aspects. Um, one day they'll be in.
That means so many
But in
trees you gotta
here,
make.
yeah, well, yeah, they'll just be repeats, I think.
I mean, you just need 2 trees and then you alternate between them, but you also give them subtle differences.
Yeah. So this I didn't expect to be so small on the inside. And originally I put my farm in here and then I realized I can't move. So it is now the farms are upstairs. Nothing really to look at. It's just a bamboo and a sugarcane farm.
Ah, I mean, that means you're not buying bamboo from me.
Well, yeah, it doesn't produce a lot because I'm not here a lot.
I mean, I just upgraded my bamboo farm, so now it automatically crafts things too.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll probably still end up buying because, like I said. I don't want to just stand around here.
No, to be fair, I
And
understand
then,
having your own farms.
yeah, yeah. I just die a lot. And then these doors look really cool from the outside, but I didn't know what to do on the inside. So that's why they're this way.
I would just
And
put a
then this,
painting there.
yeah, that makes sense. This big room, I don't know what to do with. You gave me a suggestion of making it more like putting like big long tables and stuff in it with like plants and
This
stuff.
feels like
But
a cafeteria is what I think I...
it could be that too. Some sort of like Viking hall or something.
Ale hall. Yeah, ale hall.
Yeah. More ale, wench. Yes. And then up here, I can't see because I have my shaders on. Okay. This is my moss slash bone meal and pumpkin farm.
Where'd you go?
I went up. There's a water column, but oh yeah, hello. So nothing too interesting to see here too. But if we go back down over in this corner,
Oop.
this will lead you to the greenhouse.
I like.
Thanks.
What you should have, you should get a skulk sensor, place it under here, so that way when they fall, it opens, or when you approach, it opens. So that way it can
That.
be closed by default.
Yep, I know how to do that. Um, but yeah, these are these buildings. I do need to keep cutting this string. I keep forgetting to bring my shears and cut it. Also, it's kind of fun to
For once, I
climb
don't have my
bamboo.
shears. I
I
have
try
my
and jump to the
brush
vine.
for archaeology, but not the shears.
It's all good. I'll remember one day.
Whee!
And then you can jump to the vines and then you can climb around on them. Do that when I'm bored. And
Hey,
be
who
farming.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, and then the road will also go off this way to more of like a residential area.
Nice, nice. Have
And
you
then
made
up
any
here,
restaurants yet?
there will be some up on the ridge in the like roadways and stuff.
Nice. I have my little book nook cafe that I'd like to just go AFK in, throw on the radio.
Yeah, it's cute. I've seen it. This is my villager building. Well, a little bit of lag. Okay.
I might need to kidnap some villagers because I do need some stonemasons.
Oh, don't worry. I have a villager breeder. I'll show you.
Oh,
But these are all of my book ones. So when I die, this is how I get all of my books.
fair enough.
And sometimes I forget and I buy extra. So if you ever need one and don't have any diamonds or emeralds, there might be some above them, above the sign.
I mean, I buy them in bulk from Shallon and all that, so I have like a double chest full of books.
Yeah, that makes sense. In here was supposed to be clerics, but I kind of forgot when I was making my villagers to make clerics, so I didn't put any in here yet. But we'll do that. And then in here are my, well, they're not in here right now. They're actually in the villager breeder. But whatever villagers have the blast furnace, is that armor ones? Yeah, whatever armor ones are. And then I have my pumpkins in here just because I have my farmers in here. Oh, I have all my wheat in here too. So anyway, I trade with my farmers in here.
I've lost you.
Oh, I went through this door right here. Sorry, it's kind
Geez,
of
have you made a bunker or something?
Uh,
It's like a maze, like one of those.
yeah.
Like one of those.
Well, there's a different bunker.
Oh.
This is my dock where I go fishing.
Ooh, show me what you fished up.
It's all inside. It's in my storage room. But yeah, this is where I like to fish.
Nice, nice. Everyone needs a fishing spot. I'm too far away from the ocean, unfortunately.
And I'm really proud of this because it's all lit up. So you could be out here at night and you don't die. The whole
Somebody
island.
that actually lights up their base on the server? Impossible.
Yeah. Well, every time I died and I had to do the walk of shame back to get my supplies, I had to go across and fight all the mobs just to get back. So I decided I'm going to use all the lanterns. That's what I got from my villagers to light up my entire base. So this one and the other hill across that we just started at are all lit up.
And then there's Creamskull's Hill.
Yeah, hers is a death trap. So
I lit up
don't go
underneath
that
it so that way there's no mobs underneath that they would respawn. And then she goes and takes it all off because they were spawning on the top.
way. So this is my tough shop.
Ooh, tough,
Um,
tough, tough.
just for here anyway. And then in here is the villager breeder. There's 2 villagers in there.
Yeah, I need to steal a couple villagers from you.
Go for it. You just have to feed them. So this is my pretzel farm, or my pretzel factory, and
Ooh.
it's where I sell pretzels. Don't worry, there will be one in the city shortly. But
I mean,
for
I
now
still
they're
need to
here.
sell my hell fried chicken in the city.
Yeah. This doesn't have the actual stuff in it yet. So it's empty. But it will have stuff one day.
I mean, we just gotta move our trailers into the city at this point.
Right? That's all we should do. Oh,
Or
that's
make a
magic. We
copy.
could do
Make
that.
a copy of it.
Yeah.
Why does this look like a
Um,
giant turnip?
it kind of
Or
does, huh?
carrot? Yeah, get the flower out of view, it looks like a carrot.
Mm-hmm. A big one. Across the way is my animal area, so I have a barn and a chicken coop. Nothing really impressive over there. And then this is my starter house, which is still my house. And just books and stuff
Oh yeah, here it
upstairs and
is.
my bed. Yeah, this is my prize for helping with the mountain.
Boop. Yep, I gave you a bunch of pickaxes, totally not because I had so many leftover pickaxes. All through
Oh,
after
no, no,
seeing your
not at all.
deadly... After seeing that kid of yours earlier.
So, you mentioned a bunker.
Is this what you
Let me
needed
show
that
you this.
redstone manual for?
Yes. Why don't you stand over here? Oh, hold on. I have to get some of these. Okay.
I'm kind of afraid. Is there going to be an anvil or
It's
something?
pretzel time.
Ooh,
No.
door.
Yeah, go down the door. This is my very secret, nobody knows about bunker.
I know. Raj is going to get me.
No, no, no. It's so secret, nobody knows about it.
Ah, and by
Um,
nobody you mean the villagers who are...
yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, close your eyes in a second. Well, I'll show you something really cool. But this is my storage area. I have all of my water bottles and a first aid kit, for the end of the world. Because it's happening. The realtor Dina Mulberry told me about it. So
I better go
I
check on
also
my
have a.
mountain because I have a bad feeling.
It's not yet. She told me I had a couple of weeks. But there's a radio here, and then just storage stuff in case you need things. Okay, now this part you can't show on camera. It's very secret. Yep, you're good.
Totally don't know how we got down here.
No, no,
Yep,
no.
yep,
It's
yep.
super secret. There's a door. Maybe it has something to do with that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So this is my storage room. None of it's labeled yet, so I keep not finding what I need to, but I am slowly killing cows to be able to make item frames.
Do you need... Why not just get armor stands?
Because that's a lot of armor stands.
Yes, but it's cheaper.
But isn't it more lag?
Or you could just use signs.
I don't like signs.
Have you seen my storage system?
Yours looks nice, but I wanted armor stands. I mean, not armor stands, item frames. But it's okay. I'm gonna bug lag because he has the leather. Over here is another super secret area.
Is this part I have to cut out?
Nope, you can come down.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Oh la la.
Yeah, this is my ore room. And these will be super cool things that I find through in the world. I haven't put them in yet though.
Do you have any coal ore?
Yeah. Right here. Nope. Right here. Yeah, right here.
Aww. You don't.
Any coal ore?
Deep slate coal
No.
ore. I have a couple pieces.
Oh, deep slate coal. No, I typically break that down. Do you need some?
You break deep slate coal.
Yeah, am I not supposed to?
Deep slate coal ore.
Is it
The rare ore.
Well, I keep the emerald ones.
That's stone.
No, I know. I gave them to Phoenix.
Oh, fair enough. No, the cold deep slate ore is one of the rare ones. Well, it's not extremely rare, but it takes a
Oh.
while to find it unless you're doing a large area mine out.
Well, I did, and that's why I found so much. But I will know that now.
You could have sold that to Phoenix, and he could have resold it for his shop for fortune.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Anyway,
It's good for
out of this
details,
door,
though. It's a great building block.
and then in here, this is where I have made my parkour course.
Ah, yes, I've heard of this from the others.
Yes, and I made you play it. Did I? I fell down. Okay.
Shh, shh.
I can't see because of my shaders. Yeah, no. No, no, no. If you want to play, you go down here. And if you want to watch, you go over here, which we can just go over here. And why is there a hole right here? I'll have to
Up!
fix that. But this is where you can watch, and you can see it looks like a Mario world.
Okay, yep.
And there are 3 levels, and you have to get through all, well, 3.5 levels because there's the basement too. But you have to get through all 3, and then you get back to the surface.
This
And
sounds
you have
like
to
a
turn off
replay thing.
all the lanterns. Yes, definitely.
I hope you have a
I
way to reset
cannot
all the lights
do it.
automatically.
No, I don't know how to do that. So when you're doing it when the lights are on, then you turn them off. And then when you're doing it when the lights are off, you turn them on. That's my way. Super technical, very efficient.
I
Yeah,
like my
oh, and
storage
there
room
are
having open
some
air.
beds. There is enough beds for everybody almost. I mean, if we share, there's enough beds.
I'm a cat.
Yeah, so you could just sleep on the floor.
This is my sleeping spot. There we go.
Right there. There you go. You got your own special spot. All right. Well, thank you for coming to tour my base.
Nice, nice.
It
And I
was
really
short.
love these pillars here, which I might have to steal.
Thanks.
Anyways, thank you for showing me around. It was
Yeah,
great to see
thank
a
you.
new area. Definitely
Hmm.
get some inspiration.
Yeah,
Can't
you're
wait to
welcome
see
to
what
some
else you
tough
get.
and pretzels.
Also, I like this. Boop.
Yeah, I have fun climbing up these and just hanging out.
Well, that was fun. We got to explore around Mazie's base and also get to see some. Also got to see some secrets, as well as got to show her the game and all the other projects I've been working on. Now we're over here at Enigma's airship because he won the contest, and while we haven't had time to record it, he did want the IOU box, which also just comes with a pickaxe and some other goodies. Now, we still have to deliver the other ones, but I'm not sure what they want, so we're just gonna have to do that next episode to figure out which boxes they get. Other than that, I think that's gonna be everything today. Thank you all so much for dropping by, and see you next time on RandomCraft. Yeeks! Ouch. Bye!